This bald-headed ex-kickboxer who roasts women like it's his side hustle, calls broke people brokies from the backseat of a Bugatti, and sells a $49 digital course on Discord, claims he's worth over $300 million. That's more than Zendaya, Timothée Chalamet, and half of Hollywood's Nepo babies combined. Oh, and this is the same guy who got arrested in Romania, walked free with not enough evidence, and still logs onto podcasts calling himself Top G, while flexing like he runs the Illuminati. He says he makes more money in a month than the entire GDP of Tuvalu. 1 minute he's screaming in a velvet robe about escaping the Matrix, the next he's running a secret digital empire from a Romanian villa, like a Bond villain powered by crypto and TikTok. So, is this guy a genius, a scammer, or just the internet's most dangerous meme? Let's break it all down. What's real, what's fake, and what's just algorithm bait? So, what the f does Andrew Tate actually do? Because he's not a YouTuber, at least not in the Logan Paul sense. He's not just some washed up kickboxer with a webcam. And no, he's not flipping pixelated gorillas in Discord anymore. Rest in peace to anyone who bought his NFTs in 2021. What he has built is something way more unhinged, and honestly, kind of genius. It's a digital hydra. One head is shouting about masculinity on podcasts, another is feeding 19-year-olds red pills through Telegram, a third is printing millions off a faceless university that somehow teaches everything and nothing all at once. And every time you think it's dead, boom, another head grows back with a Bugatti and a fresh soundbite. Here's the part nobody talks about. This isn't just another rise and fall influencer arc. It's a blueprint hiding in plain sight. Because despite getting banned from every platform that ends in .com, Tate has engineered an empire that feeds on controversy and converts cancel culture into cash. He's basically turned outrage into oxygen, and the more people try to end him, the faster he multiplies. So how does it actually work? Where did it start? And seriously, how the hell is this guy still winning in 4K from a Romanian mansion that looks like a Bond villain starter pack? This is where it gets interesting. Let's unpack the Tate tricks. Let's rewind to Luton, not exactly Dubai, a chess-playing dad, a hardworking mom, and a young Tate who realized pretty early on that nobody was coming to save him unless he knocked them out first. He fought for money, like literally. He was a professional kickboxer. But even after becoming a world champion, his bank account was giving 7-Eleven night shift. That's when he had the first epiphany. Being strong doesn't pay. Being viral does. If you've ever wondered how attention really works as currency, keep watching. This is where it gets interesting. Here's the part nobody talks about. Andrew Tate didn't make his fortune from crypto pump and dumps. He didn't build Shopify stores, and no, he wasn't out here doing voiceovers for Fiverr clients named Steve from Bulgaria 87. He got rich from webcams. Yep, full send into the softcore matrix. It was him, his brother, and a rotating squad of women who were definitely not there for chess tutorials. Picture this. A slightly sketchier version of OnlyFans before OnlyFans was even cool. At one point, they had 75 girls working for them. That's not a side hustle. That's a full-blown digital harem with a PayPal account. And while the whole operation lived in that legally gray, ethically darker shade of gray zone, it made money faster than a crypto bro panic selling at 3 a.m. But here's where it gets interesting. He rise. When the webcam hustle started to wobble, Tate didn't cry into his Bugatti seats. He pivoted into Hustlers University, a $49 a month digital dojo that promised to turn you into the next drop-shipping alpha male who never loses arguments and always wins at life. But let's be honest, most people missed what was really happening behind the scenes. Because the real product wasn't the e-commerce lessons, it was lifestyle LARPing. It was alpha male cosplay for 19-year-olds with Wi-Fi and no father figure. And Tate, he didn't just sell the dream, he streamed it 24/7, in sunglasses, on cigars, from a mansion that looked AI generated. Most people never noticed this. Hustlers University wasn't just a course. It was a content farm disguised as a mentorship program. For $49 a month, you didn't just get lessons on copywriting or crypto. You got a mission. Post Tate clips, go viral, get paid. It was like affiliate marketing got blackout drunk and hooked up with TikTok meme culture. The result? Thousands of Tate clones flooding every algorithm with his voice, his face, and his "you're broke because you don't hustle" monologues. Here's where it gets wild. The internet did what it always does when a dude gets too loud with a Bugatti and a Wi-Fi signal. It canceled him. Instagram? Yeeted. TikTok? Nuked. YouTube? Muted, like your ex's IG stories. But banning him? That was the final power-up. They didn't delete him. They turned him into Voldemort for alpha bros. Now, even dudes who hated him were quoting him. College dorms turned into Tate TED Talks. Discord servers became mini Matrix seminars. And here's the scary part. The machine kept running without him. Clips were still going viral. Affiliates were still cashing out. Teenagers were still getting red-pilled on Telegram while doing homework. That's not just influence. That's architecture. Tate didn't just build a brand. He built a self-replicating belief system that could survive without its creator. And at that point, was he even a person anymore? Or just the algorithm's favorite ghost?
Then came the plot twist that even Netflix would have said. Yeah, that's too on the nose.
Romanian police kicked in the villa door like it was a Taken 4 spinoff. Human trafficking, organized crime, money laundering. Charges that read like Liam Neeson's to-do list. And just like that, the top G got cuffed. Everyone thought this was it, the downfall, the final chapter. The Matrix had won. Except didn't, because somehow Tate didn't disappear. He upgraded. From prison. The guy was literally tweeting from a jail cell like it was a WeWork co-working lounge. No Wi-Fi, no problem. He dropped motivational quotes, Matrix rants, and shaved head philosophy, all from solitary. And here's the kicker. He gained millions of followers while locked up. Who does that? Either he's the most resilient personal brand since Kanye, or he had a PR team in the Romanian version of Azkaban. Most influencers cry when they lose their IG account. Tate, he doubled his audience behind bars. That's not just resilience, that's marketing black magic. You've probably seen Hustlers University, but you probably missed what was actually happening behind the curtain. Because after jail, Tate didn't just come back, he respawned. He rebranded Hustlers U into something even edgier. The real world. Hosted off big tech. Thousands of paying members. Pure, unfiltered, top G ideology. No moderators, no rules, no terms of service. It's not just a business anymore. It's a digital gated religion. You pay to believe. You post to recruit. You live in a matrix where Tate isn't just the teacher. He's the prophet. And as if that wasn't wild enough, he didn't stop there. He launched casinos, then coffee, then crypto coins. It's like if Elon Musk and Dan Bilzerian had a Balkan baby raised on cigars, Bugattis, and conspiracy YouTube. Here's the part that should freak you out a little. The empire still runs, even if he vanishes tomorrow. No face needed. No TikTok. Just ideology, automation, and army-level affiliate infrastructure. That's not hustle. That's legacy hacking.
Let's break down what actually matters.
Tate isn't just selling courses. He's not just flexing cars, cigars, or Bugatti keys like Pokemon cards. He's selling a worldview. And for a generation raised on rejection, recessions, and Reddit rabbit holes, that worldview hits like a dopamine drip. Masculinity with mission. Purpose with a punchline. He's not just an influencer. He's a mirror. One that reflects exactly what a lot of young men feel, but are afraid to say out loud. Anger, disconnection, the craving to matter in a world that keeps muting them. Whether you see him as a genius or a global menace, you can't deny this. He weaponized the algorithm. He gamified attention. And he scaled belief systems like they were SaaS startups, monthly recurring revenue and all. That's not content. That's psychological warfare with a Lamborghini logo.
So, what the F does Andrew Tate actually do?
He manufactures attention. He monetizes belief. And he builds loyalty deeper than most influencers could ever dream of. His real business? Not courses, not coffee, not casinos. It's conversion. Of minds, of money, of momentum. Still think it's all just flexes and sound bites? Then you haven't seen what Tristan's been building, quietly in the background, while the whole world watched Andrew burn and rise like a meme-powered phoenix. Trust me, that rabbit hole, you're not ready for it. If you want to go deeper, hit that subscribe button, because what's coming next makes this look like the tutorial level.
I first made my millions of dollars. The first time I ever became a millionaire was with Webcam Studio. I decided to get rich. I want money. What is money? Work. How does credit work? What's fractional reserve banking? All these things we now know. Whenever I was out, I'd meet a waitress and say, look, you're working 10 hours a day for pennies. You can work 10 hours a day for me, make 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month. And over time, I just built up this big little empire of webcam girls. At one point, I had 4 locations, 75 girls working for me. They worked for free. They worked for my love and attention.
There's nothing else to do with money. That's the reason I buy cars, because there's literally nothing else to do.